So as you probably know, AI ads are everywhere right now. They're faster, they're cheaper, and they're easier to make than ever. But most of them don't work. And not because AI is bad, but because most people misunderstand what AI actually changes in advertising. Today, I want to break down the 8 reasons why most AI ads fail, and more importantly, why a small percentage of us are actually printing while everybody else complains about CPMs and fatigue. Number 1, most people use AI to create more ads, not better ones. Now, this is the first reason. When most people get access to AI and learn about the different ways that they can make AI to make image ads and video ads, they think, now I can make 50 ads instead of just 5. And so they do that. They make a huge volume of ads, but they keep the same hook, the same angle, the same offer, the same structure, just rewritten 50 different times, and they push that all out on meta ads. Now that sounds great, but that does not create real leverage. That just creates more noise. Because now instead of testing 5 ads and throwing your hands in the air and saying this doesn't work, now you can test 50 or 100 or 200 and get to the same conclusion, which is ultimately, hey, this ad, this offer doesn't really work and convert that well. Now it's just taking even longer. So you can't just do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Because look, AI doesn't magically create persuasion. It multiplies whatever logic you give it. So if your idea is bad, AI just helps you fail faster. The ads that quietly print don't use AI for volume, they use AI for variations around a strong psychological core. And that's a very different mindset. So, number 2, AI ads fail because they sound finished. Here's a subtle one for you. Most AI ads fail because they sound too complete. They're clean, they're coherent, they resolve ideas quickly, and they just look and sound like an ad. But persuasion doesn't live in clarity, it lives in the tension. The best performing ads today, whether they're AI or not, often feel slightly unfinished, slightly awkward and real and organic, slightly unresolved as well, especially at the start of the video or ad. And AI naturally tries to close loops. Humans stay engaged when loops are open. The ads that quietly print often take AI output and then remove the polish. They leave things unsaid. They let sentences trail, and they keep friction alive. That's not accidental, that's psychological. Now, number 3 is most AI ads are built from the brand's perspective. And this is another reason AI ads fail a lot of the time. They're generated from the wrong point of view. Most prompts are essentially, write an ad explaining why this product is great. And that's super brand-centric thinking. Winning ads are buyer-centric simulations. The ads that worked feel like a thought the viewer already had, a frustration they already feel, a doubt they already believe in their mind. And here's the dark truth. People trust ads that feel like internal dialogue. AI can do this extremely well if it's prompted from the buyer psychology, not the product's features. And most people never make that shift. Now, before we get to the 4th reason, I'm trying to reach my first 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're enjoying the video, if you could do me a huge favor right now and give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, I would really, really appreciate it. And as a quick thank you, here's a photo of a cute dog. All right, now let's get to number 4. The quietly printing ads use AI after insight, not before. Now, this is a huge separator. Losing ads start with AI. Winning ads start with insight. The ones quietly printing follow this order. They identify a real psychological trigger in their ideal customers, and they clarify the emotional tension with their ad. Now, they decide on their belief system, and then they use AI to explore expressions of that idea. And most people really just reverse it. They ask AI to find the insights for them. They ask AI to come up with angles for them. So AI can really remix things, but it can't originate live tension. Now, AI is great at remixing things and taking information from the internet, but it can't originate lived tension and buyer psychology. So when you skip straight to the insight step, the ad feels generic, even if it's technically pretty good. Number 5, AI ads fail because they remove human risk. So here's something uncomfortable for you. Great ads take risks. They're opinionated. They exclude people. And AI by default plays it safe. It's literally embedded and encoded into things like ChatGPT to play it safe, right? So there's safe language, there's balanced tone, there's no edges, and they don't want to make anybody feel excluded or bad, right? But look, nothing memorable is safe. The ads that are quietly printing often use AI to generate opinions and then intentionally choose the riskiest ones. The ones that feel slightly uncomfortable, the ones that might be polarizing, the ones that sound a little bit wrong, right? That risk signals the authenticity that's needed for ads to win. And authenticity is the strongest currency in advertising. Now, number 6, most AI ads confuse speed with strategy. AI makes it easy to move super fast. So what do? They go super fast with AI. They try to make as many ads as fast as possible and test them as fast as possible. But speed without strategy just means you're going to hit a wall sooner. The ads that quietly print move slower than you'd expect. Instead of going super fast, they test fewer ideas. They let ads run for even longer. They spend more time in the research and development process and making sure the ad is hitting on the correct angles, and they're segmenting those angles before they have speed behind them. They also observe behavior instead of panicking, right? AI handles that execution speed, but humans still need to handle the interpretation of the ad success and results. The way to win with AI ads isn't just creating faster for faster's sake. It's actually knowing what not to create. Now, number 7, the ads that are quietly printing shape attention, they don't sell. And this is the biggest difference with ads that work. Most AI ads are optimized for selling. Winning ads are optimized for attention engineering. They ask, where does attention drop off? Where does curiosity spike in this ad? Where does emotional tension increase in this ad? And they don't rush to the CTA, they don't over-explain, they let the viewer lean forward. So the selling happens after the attention is already secured. And most AI ads reverse that order. And lastly, number 8, why this gap is only getting bigger and bigger. Now, here's the final thing you need to understand. AI doesn't level the playing field. It actually is widening it, because the people who understand psychology now already have the leverage that you don't. And the people who don't are flooding in the market with forgettable ads that just flood the market with a bunch of slop. So if you're running ads right now, that's why CPMs could feel even worse. Creative fatigue feels faster than ever, and everyone feels like ads don't work anymore, right? Especially if you're in the lower spend category. But the bigger brands are scaling even faster and doing even more numbers. So here's the key takeaway. Don't look at AI ads as the shortcut. Look at it as the accelerator. The ones that are quietly printing are treating it like a weapon and a tool in their arsenal. They're not using it for volume. They're using it to accelerate their research. They're using it to accelerate their ad creation, but they're always tying that in with human psychology at the core of their ad creative process. So instead of saying yes to more ads and all these different AI tools, maybe it's time to start saying no and start saying yes to the things that really matter to your customers. So it's time for you to stop blaming the platforms and become like those few brands that are quietly scaling in the background using the best practices in psychological advertising. Now, let's start a conversation in the comments. I'm curious to know what you guys think of AI in advertising and what kind of tools you're using, whether you think it's a good thing or not, and how you're succeeding with AI ads. So comment everything that you're thinking down below. I get back to everybody personally. Happy to have a conversation with you about AI ads. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Blake Bauer. I currently run a digital advertising agency specializing in Meta and Google ads for e-commerce, SaaS, info. So if you do want more information about how we actually run ads, you can check out this video here or the rest of the videos on my channel for exactly how we run ads.